Jinn is a terrible character. So a little bit of backstory on this. Initially I was going to be doing a rewrite for the majority of the characters in RWBY, tweaking them in little ways that I figured might help the final installment feel a little bit more satisfying. Then I got to Jinn, and guys, I'll be honest, this character was just a mistake. In keeping with fairy tale fashion, I'm pretty confident this character is an ode to genies. No, not Will Smith. But the purpose it serves is very similar to the mirror from those classic fairy tales. The mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all type deal. Do I like this character? Absolutely not. This character exists for the sole purpose of providing a flashback episode and little else. It is a cheap mechanism writers use when they literally have no way of giving context to what they are trying to write. Most of the times, this sin is forgivable because everybody who writes understands. Sometimes you need a little deus ex machina. Jinn is used to provide doubt to Ozpin's character and make everyone turn on him while informing us of Salem's background and revealing to us that despite being nigh omnipotent, Jinn doesn't understand how to kill Salem. Even though, honestly, I think I've already cracked that question pretty hard. Still, just the whole design of this character and the 3 questions context seemed pretty stupid to me, especially since Jinn resides inside a relic, something the old gods left behind that apparently have godlike power. But Jinn can only answer 3 questions once every 100 years. So if all the questions are asked and all the relics are gathered, do they have to wait 100 years before the gods will return, since technically Jinn would still be in power down mode? Why the gods would decide to give this Jinn character this strange, voluptuous form, as opposed to something more serious, is just kind of weird to me, and it seems like straight up fan service. She was created to help humans in the pursuit of knowledge, right? Not fappening. Honestly, I think I would prefer the mirror over this whole genie thing, so I wouldn't really call this a rewrite, but let's change her form a bit and maybe try and make her not as terrible. We don't need her to look like a genie. We don't need to even have her be a her. I feel a disembodied, non-gender specific voice would be great here. Some ethereal form that doesn't take on human shape, or if it absolutely must, it takes on the form of someone that the other person knows. It might make it a little bit more creepy and also make it seem a little bit more all-knowing. Let's also remove the limiter on the questions and give some serious side effects to asking those questions instead. Since it is the relic of knowledge, it should have unlimited knowledge, not be a 3 and done type deal. However, it doesn't always show the person exactly what they need to see. Say that it doesn't give them exactly the answer that they're looking for, but still provides them an answer. It doesn't know or show the future, rather it can predict outcomes. But it does know anything and everything that has ever happened. So when asked, "How do I kill Salem?" it will respond with, "I don't know yet, but maybe you will." Furthermore, I want it to be chaotic neutral. It might show some people things that are going to deliberately drive them to negative emotions or hate. It might even claim that a possible outcome would be a potential future in the worst case scenario, seemingly to try and drive people to do terrible things. It is for this reason that the relic would be closely guarded by Ozpin, who feels that anyone who spends too much time with it might be driven to do some horrible outcome, and there's been events in the past where Jinn, or this thing, would have led people to cause cataclysms. An example of this can be how it shows RWBY Ozpin's past and paints him out to be a villain. See, right there, we have a simple rewrite and we're set. I sure hope the relic of creation doesn't end up looking like Armstrong or something. Like, Jesus. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and send me your questions or ideas to be the shout out for my next video. Do you guys agree with anything that I said? I just don't like the character Jinn. It could just be me. But peace anyway. See ya.